Hi, I'm going to talk to you about the double arc hand, famous in the pattern Quebec. When you do the double arc hand, you have to understand what's going on. Somebody is throwing something at you, and what you're trying to do is stop that item from hitting you. Now, when you're performing the pattern, the execution of sine wave is non-existent in this case. And General Choi explained at some of his seminars, the reason is because the thrown object was just done so quickly and surprisingly, you don't have time to create this extra sine wave. So the foot, the back foot, the heel would stay flat on the ground in the execution of this technique. So basically what's going to be happening, you want to have your body facing towards what's being thrown at you. Now remember, it's not off to the side over here. It's more to the side front. We're not going to be facing here. And we're not going to be blocking over here. Approximately 45-degree angle. There's no actual measurement for it, but it's more to the front than the side. Body facing where you're going to end up with the block. Palms up towards yourself. A little bit in close, not fully extended yet. What's going to happen is you're going to turn your body from this half facing to the opposite half facing. As you do that, you execute the technique. Both hands pivot or turn the palms over towards the object and you're pushing away slightly. Remember, the general rule is when you're doing a block, with whatever hand you're blocking with, the lead shoulder should be slightly lower than the opposite shoulder. So in the case of the double arc hand, when I pivot this way, my hips and my shoulders are going to half face in that direction. My lead shoulder is going to be slightly lower than my back shoulder, but in this case, my lead hand, fingertips, will be slightly higher than my other fingertips. So execution of technique from this position to that position. Keep this elbow down. If you start lifting it up, you're exposing your side to attack. Perhaps they're trying to throw or distract and then kick you. You want to keep yourself protected as much as possible. If you're already facing in that direction, with your facing, the execution of the technique works really well without any additional motion. There's one where you're doing a twin forearm punch and you're full facing. So in that case, you're going to have to first turn in to the direction of the block and then reverse the facing. So you're not going to do it from a full face to that reverse half face. You're going to face it first. In fact, the block is from this side, so we're facing this way. I'm going to turn in this direction and then turn away as I do the block. That is the double arc hand. Arm low block, 25-degree bend in the elbow when you're complete. The low knife hand block starts about floating rib height, also on the opposite shoulder line. When it's complete, 15-degree bend instead of 25.